Welcome back. My name is Patrick, and this is the Oilers Rundown. Today we'll be taking a look at some of my predictions for the weeks ahead. 2 weeks from today, if not sooner, we should have clarity on Jesse Puljujarvi and Kailer Yamamoto. Puljujarvi's arbitration hearing is this coming Friday on July 29th, and Yamamoto's hearing is scheduled for August 7th, 2 weeks from today. As I've mentioned previously, the Oilers don't want either hearing to happen, so we should have answers much sooner than that. As we await the outcomes, I thought I'd do a video listing my predictions of what happens and what the roster potentially looks like. My first prediction, Kailer Yamamoto signs a 2-year, $6.5 million deal with a $3.25 million AAV. We believe the cap hit will be at least $3 million, and I think this deal gets everything settled before arbitration. My second prediction, Ryan Macleod signs a 1-year, $1.175 million deal. Both Jesse Puljujarvi and Kailer Yamamoto were originally signed at that number, so I think the Oilers will likely use it as a benchmark once again. Macleod will have arbitration rights next year, so he likely only signs for 1 year to try and get himself a better deal next summer. My third prediction, we see a Jesse Puljujarvi trade prior to his arbitration hearing on Friday. Here's my trade proposal. Jesse Puljujarvi and Warren Foegele to the Arizona Coyotes in return for Christian Fischer and a 2024 fourth-round draft pick. And yes, I know, this is not a good trade for the Oilers. I'm by no means saying it is, but it helps them in a few ways. It clears the necessary cap space and gives the Oilers resolution on Jesse Puljujarvi. Christian Fischer is a bottom six forward with size, coming in at 6'2", 214 pounds. He has limited offensive ability, only picking up 10 points last year in 53 games, but the physical element will be most important. And lastly, he's affordable. Fischer is signed to a 1-year, $1.125 million deal and will be an RFA next summer. Following the Puljujarvi trade, the Oilers would sign right shot UFA Evan Rodriguez to take over Puljujarvi's spot on third-line right wing. I'll venture a guess of a 1-year, $2.5 million deal. Rodriguez is coming off a 43-point season with the Pittsburgh Penguins that saw him pick up 19 goals and 24 assists. If all these moves come to pass, here's what my roster would look like. I think my top six is pretty self-explanatory. I have Dylan Holloway making the team on the third line, lining up with Ryan Macleod and the newly acquired Evan Rodriguez, while Derek Ryan centers new additions Matthias Janmark and Christian Fischer on the fourth line. Devin Shore is my 13th forward that can draw in as needed. On defense, nothing too shocking. I have Tyson Barrie sticking around, Philip Broberg making the top six, and Markus Niemelainen winning the number 7 D slot. It's possible we see Slater Cuckoo or another potential signing in this spot, but I think the Oilers ultimately opt to go with Niemelainen for the physicality element. Unless it's a top 6 addition, I don't see the need for the Oilers to sign another defenseman. No question in goal, Soup and Stew will be the Oilers tandem. Of course, this is all a prediction. Yes, he could easily end up with the Oilers, and we are looking at a different situation entirely. Let's see what happens in the days to come. Well, those are my predictions, guys. Let me know what you think happens in the next few weeks in the comments section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. I'll see you soon.